There we go. Sound. Morning. Welcome to role-playing Notimagames. Time to earn seals, and currently I really neglected to level up crafting, sort of gathering and crafting skills, so there's not many seals I'm going to be getting from crafting today, I'll tell you that. Alright, I want to get into... Where's old? Where's the Central Shroud? It's that gate. White Wolf Gate. I want to head to Tree Speak. Well done. Tree Speak there, so what's the best way out there? Yellow Serpent Gate. Thank you, game. Because what we're going to do, it seems that the gathering stuff that I've got that I can get 200 odd seals from should be easy enough to just do out here. I'm looking for maple sap. 10 pots of it. In addition... Oh, you're not maple sap. It's not craft from you. Right, let's actually use arbor coal to find... That's the one we want. I want to find level 10 trees. And I've just got to go around the map in order to do it, though. Could just get on my chocobo, but I'm not going to. Because it's only up a hill. Oh, we make sure we've got sneak on as well. So that we don't get, you know... we don't start getting killed by aggressive monsters. Because we're a crafter, what are we going to do? Right, so here we go. So this is the maple tree in question. Perfect. Or the mature tree. So we're looking for stuff that isn't here. What we are going to do is try and fill out the collection log. So 96% chance of you. So there, that's sorted. 66% chance of you. There we go, and then we level up, which means... Perfect, there we go. We filled out the collection log. That's easy enough. And then... There's 97% chances of them. Just keep that going. That is not what we're looking for. Means we're just going to have to do this. Bonk. Okay, level 12. Take yourself to Tree Speak where the sap can be found. Well, it's certainly not here at the moment. It is probably going to be a higher set, to be honest, but eh. Right, 68% chance of the ash logs now. I think that's where we look at getting our XP. To the east. Oh. There's a poor cycle that we're at the moment. If we've got this right, yeah. Arbor Call surveys the landscape for the highest level mature tree or lush vegetation within skill range. So if it's not giving me level 15 mature trees, it's because I'm not ready for them yet. Oh, a couple of levels, that should change that. So it should. Not necessarily will. Yeah, 69. sometimes. But that being said, if I go further into Tree Speak, could it work? Let's get on my chocobo. Let's go south just, just a little bit further. Sort of past here and head towards the Tree Speak stables. Okay. Now that I'm in a different area, let's... No, it's still telling me to go back up. There. Alright, fine. Unless the maple sap is in... Yeah, I should probably actually just see, shouldn't I? Yeah, there we go. It's level 5 mature trees. I knew it was messing up, right? So, we can collect all these because 100% chance. Get them in the gathering log. And get it sorted. I knew we were in the wrong place. Oh well, at least I've leveled up a couple of times. Of course, once we complete this mission, we'll have leveled up even more times. Jesus, level 2. Ridiculous. Oh yeah, I had the maple sap initially and then traded it in for the quest, so I should have realised. You didn't know I was in a different world? Yeah, I'm in... Yeah, this character's in Spriggan. But, what you can do, if you go to the big Aethernet shard, you can basically visit another world. I'm on the same data center, so you can using the Aethernet, using the giant Aetherite in a town, you can request a world visit to Spriggan. Okay, we've got our maple pots. Let's head back to the Botanist Guild. What I'm looking at doing at this point is sort of moving Botanist up to a point where I can then start, at least at the very minimum, to start a stream off. Just take a bit of time and, what's it called? Take a bit of time and get some easy seals. And obviously the amount of seals I'm going to get for turning in the daily provision quests is going to sharply increase the further level of Botanist I am. And it's not going to affect as much the leveling of the main character. So it works that way. So we have a look. I'm just focusing on a couple of sort of things now. Alright, so there's a maple sap. Hand that over. Blah blah blah. And then what we can look at is... I don't know if either of these are sort of any good, really. And I can pick up the one with sort of Gathering Gate Perception 4 for what it's worth. But we're getting new bronze sort of hatchet now, so there is that. You're gonna confirm it's turned in? Yep, thank you. And then if we, what's it called, recommended gear, bronze hatchet. Oh yeah, see, look, the perception does work. Alright, and then we can upgrade the Botanist gear set from there. Right, what's our next collection quest then? Fulfill a large order and we can get we can get a straw hat there. Yeah. 10 crow feathers. Okay. Okay, found an abundance in this area south of Gilbert's Spire. Where in the hell is Gilbert's Spire? Let's have a look here, something there. Yeah, you know, when you just assume that I know where Gilbert's Spire is, come on, game. There's a friend request. Accept. And then... Where are we? Oh, Shroud. South Shroud. Yeah, this is the point where I just check somewhere else. Right. So Gilbert Spire is in... Thanks. Wherever the Blue Badger Gate is. Let's find the Blue Badger Gate. Let's actually get to a... Need to actually get to a thing first. An A for right. Yeah, Central Shroud. Thank you, game. There we go. Let me take a trip. Let me sneak. So we now want to go south to... There's Gilbert Spire, and there's a bloody... Of course there is. There's a good old fate right in the middle of the damn thing. Whoop. There's, I assume these are the trees that we're going to be using. There they are, yep, there's a crow feather. As is expected. Oh, yeah. Gather a wind shard. And then gather a crow feather, and there's level 14. Oh, damn. Right, next. Don't need to use a skill for that. There's a nice chill part to the stream today. Ah, vegetation patches. That's what we're going to need. I believe at some point. This is 200 yards to the southwest. I just want to check something before I carry on and just turn in these things. Because what I do need to hand in the quest for this, or for the seals. Yep. Unable to harvest. Appropriate offhand tool not equipped. I don't have the offhand tool yet. False. Okay, back to mining trees. But seen a lot of Lalafell tanks today. Must be a sure sign that summer's here. The days get longer and the dark nights get shorter. Wise words. As long as an accidental Lala train doesn't start, we're all good though. Right, stop trying to find trees well out of your range, Ryan. Just start trying to find the normal trees, your normal trees. Get the music ready. What do you call a player who drops out of a raid halfway through? Says Skanky Nugget here. That's right, it's the Warrior of Flight. Hold on. I have a soundboard. There we go. I'm not. As a person of the pun joke, I am certainly not. But I'm not providing a. Ah, damn. Hold on. Oh, it's probably because it's in the audio somewhere. let's just say there was some applause, and I also had a boo sound effect, but it's not seeming to work on the soundboard. I'll fix it. I'll remember. It's probably actually because it's in the desktop audio, but yeah, I'll fix it. Just know that it was there, and I appreciate those jokes. And I've got Stefan following me around in his bird, and there we are. Definitely, you were looking at Lalafell tanks. Hello, you little helmet. Ah, and now we got the voice. Oh, bringing out all the hits today. What's a summoner's favourite band? That's Simon and Carbuncle. And here's to. Actually, that being said, anywhere in. Keep going. So Steph, how are you in feeling that you're able to tank stuff again? Ah, right. Okay. So yeah. So I was about to say. Well, no, I was about to say I don't want to just sort of like just to get some easy free seals. God damn it. Ah. Oh man, just fully there. There's all these jokes. Because I missed that one. I get so frustrated that I can't come up with a name for my chocobo. I guess I'm just gonna call it quits. And the guy shall say it just takes a little hard work, and if you keep pecking away at it, you can come up with something. But I'm telling you, it ain't easy. If it were up to me, I'd randomly generate a name. It's the continuing punsmanship. I take punsmanship at every level. So yeah, so I can deliver these crows, but since I've got Steph here for a small amount of time, what we're going to do, hold on, is let's continue on how Ryan plays a bad black mage. It's a black mage. You keep saying foam return. It's a black mage. Let's be fair. Let's see what. Go on. Oh wow. What? Okay. How many subclasses did you do once you got to 50 with? Ah, right. Well, if you want to go heal. Hey, cool. I'd take 500 upvotes any day. Especially that. I mean, you know, like I said, that's good use of puns. I mean, to be honest, I was while you were there going through that, I was still trying to find if you could continue with the Simon and Carbuncle one, see if there was anywhere in Eorzea that you could use, you know, to make a. Well, no, because then I don't even think I might have got like Bridge Over Troubled Water confused. I don't even think that's Simon and Garfunkel. Oh, go on. I like. I'd take League of Legends. League of Legends jokes. I was gonna say if you still got them. And to be fair, I'm still dealing with asking an honest question on Twitter yesterday regarding an LEC team that didn't make it due to travel issues, and I apparently got the dregs of Twitter responding. So you know, no brain cells on that. Oh, why can't Oh, it's a Morgana joke. Why can't Morgana play the drums? Her snare is broken. Ba-boom-sh. Right, so, hi Steph. Sorry, I mean, I'm all over the place today. I apparently had a good night's sleep, so I will take all the jokes and... Ah, Steph, this one's for you, mate. What did Timo say when he stepped in Poro Poop? Captain Timo on duty. Hold on, I can actually do this. I can just do that. Ta-da! Right, so we're looking for like quick seals on the duty log. Let's have a look. Duty finder. What can we do on this? So we should become a team first. That's a good idea, Steph. Hold on. Invite to party. There we go. Oh, is your friend in the call? I don't hear that. Oh, have I not got Discord? I've not got Discord set up. I apologise. There we go.
You're so wrong.
Thank you for that. Thank you. You. Right, here's Stefan. Hi, Steph. He's not gonna do it now. Steph's not gonna do it. He's gonna be silent. He's been disrespected by me accidentally. Yeah. Oh, you're kneeling before me, Stefan. All right. Yeah. So you can see.
Well, I couldn't find face palm. Wait, I've got it.
Oh, sees you and buries his face in disbelief. Yeah, there we go. But yeah, how the play on words so far? You did say you kind of like the Teemo one. He's here, honest. He did like it, honest.
I did like the Teemo one. I'm a big Teemo fan.
Yeah, I know. That's why I put it on. Well, this could just be fun. You know, what we could do is, what are the options one day to just turn role-playing Notimagames into just standing on a bridge and just turning it into an open mic night? Open mic morning. Here we go.
You have to get up on this if I can get up again. There we go.
There we are. Lalafell for days. But yeah, because there's the other one.
Move on. This is a Lalafell meeting. Keep moving. Lalafell only bridge.
So 2 here. Did you see the new controversial Shyvana skin? She's in drag. And every time I try to gank Heimerdinger, he always sees it coming and drops a turret. He keeps throwing a wrench in my plans. Boom, boom, boom. I mean, I could just try and do something, but I know mine would be sad. It'd be something like I keep trying to invite Twitch to my Call of Duty gameplay, but, you know, he always fires his MP5 wrong. He just has a habit of spraying and praying. What did the lamb say to Kindred when he was beating her at poker? I think I'll just quit while I'm ahead. Awoo.
I'm trying to set up, because all my up bars are not reset. Well, some of them have, not all of them.
Oh, some will have reset because there was some sort of cleanup that happened in.
I'm trying to remember how to get them back.
Picture for that one. Right, 2 minutes. I'll post it. Okay. So while you're sorting out your hotbars, I'm going to actually look and see what... Because you're level 50, you basically have access to pretty much the entirety of Duty Roulette.
I'm 60.
As
a warrior, I'm 60. Everything else, I'm 50.
Right, okay. So we have a look at Duty Finder though. Let's see. Oh, well, there are tanks in need for leveling Duty Roulettes if you feel you can get back into tanking.
Yeah, I don't see that being a problem.
Okay, in that case, let's join. You'll get 2,000 seals. You don't need 2,000 seals. Okay, let's see this. This is a link.
What seals for again?
The sort of leveling up your rank in the A Realm Reborn skill. Hey. Yep. That also sounds like every poker night I've been to. Sorry, I had to turn the sound off while I was doing that as well. Even focus. Hold on, there's got to be a thing in there. There is an option in there for maintaining sound in background, right? Sound settings. Play sounds when window is not active. Boom. I had a talk about that at one point.
There's a dog.
There's a dog. Oh yes, it's my wolf pup. He enjoys being there. The hits keep coming. By the way, did you hear that Yorick is gay? He really digs graves. I mean, to be fair, one could say that joke is a little twisted, but yeah. I suck. I'm piggybacking onto jokes. Like, I can't Trundle log into his website. The domain is frozen. As a Trundle character, Steph, that one is probably an appreciation one. Ended up in your mama section here, but you know, your mum's so fat when she recalls all the lanes ping missing. All the lanes. Question marks everywhere. So, So I've noticed at this point, Steph, we're number 13 in a queue.
I can go healer if they need healer. If it speeds us along.
The laughs,
Just,
what's going on here? Hey, look, I appreciate your mama joke. It took me all a second to just go, bonk. And I was also expecting Steph to laugh at a Trundle joke.
To be honest, I was that focused on trying to get my hotbar number 8 to come on. I wasn't focusing on anything.
Ah, well, you don't need to now. We're gonna think, oh, hold on, why can't Talia keep a secret? Boom, boom! She'll always Talia what it is. Hehe. Yes, by the way, listen to Star Guardian's Talia sessions. Chill music.
Oh, we're on this one.
This one being this is
It's the
this is the
mansion.
manor. Yeah. Time to remember how to.
I remember how this one works.
Yeah. Well, can you? Here's the question. Can you remember how to pull wall to wall?
Nope.
Then. Okay. Well, in that case, go as you are, and I'll try not
And
to.
I can't remember what rooms we need.
The
The
room to the left. Room to the left. There's a tiny key in there. Eh? Bad word. Did I miss something? Did I? Was something's not come up on auto mod, has it? Sorry, give me 1 second. I'll try and see if it's all there. Oh.
I didn't realise there was a bat.
It's fine. It's fine. We're dealing with damage. I will catch up. I'm just going to see what happened with Skanky Nugget here, because I'm reckoning something come up. We had an issue where someone used the word spunk, but in the context of, you know, that character's got spunk, and the mod system just decided no likey. So I'll just have a look and I'll clear it with the moderation. I'll just apologise I'm not dealing with damage in the party. So 1 moment. How do I get to the mod panel? Here we go. Here we go, here we go, here we go. Come on. Oh, really? Damn it! And it's not even come up on the things. If you give me 1 second, I'll clear it. Something's come up on the thing. It's not even come up on auto mod for me, so it's just like, which is weird. Why would Twitch want to stop the word streamer? Stupid thing. I am as well now. It's a bit of madness. Gonna be one of these mysteries. Oh, hold on. Transpose, right? Transpose. Oh, in fact, I know what's happened here. It's even worse. I've just realised it is actually showing me its Hermitage because I've not put in the Black Mage Soul. Not that it's really usable in here anyway, but. Yeah. I wouldn't say it's that. Yeah, I wouldn't say it's. I can understand. Yeah, there's stuff that's coming round about. I can understand where you are on that. I'm always on the idea of like sort of there's this sort of line between just a bit of respectfulness and sort of over the top, and I'm always on the idea of sort of like having understanding and acceptance and all that business, and sometimes the line goes a little bit too far in the terms of safety and grace and stuff like that. I haven't seen anything. I say in regards to your own here, there's nothing here that I'm having sort of issues and stuff. It's just like the moment it sort of gets algorithmized, if that's even a word, is the point where we just need to step back and take a look at things, really. Yeah. When we sort of get a break in the flow, I will. I'll look into Automod and just find why the word, because it's not even triggered on Automod to me. It's just you've got that message, and I'm gonna try and see where the appropriate words is. Because streamer, because there's the thing. It's context. Again, it's context that's cocked things up there. I know, we mean streamer as in, streamer. Yeah. I get you on that. Yeah, a lot of it all comes down to, let's say, context. Streamer. I mean, I know things on that. Streamer, a person who streams video games. Streamer, a party device that splits out stuff.
Blame the Canadians.
What do you want? Terry and Duncan and Andrea. Alright. Did you hear that Maokai's girlfriend dumped him last week? Oh no. Why was that? He's been pining about it all week. Hehe. Okay. Let's see. Is anything that I can even get out of it? No, agreed that. Agreed that. So we now need to head to the Ivy door. Oh.
Geronimo!
Alright, fair enough. Yeah, no, definitely pining. I mean, I'm all for tree jokes. So. I sometimes end up doing stuff like this, and just people look at me, even if I understand the joke and they understand the joke, they just look at me like I'm weird. So it's nice to have, in essence, a kindred spirit in regards to the art of punsmanship. Mm-hmm. Let's just do that. I'll get some mana back. Go. As much as it's nice, realise now, as much as it's nice to walk into a dungeon using duty support, I think that nothing does beat just having a party of people just letting rain. It was oaky, I guess. mean, I was always on the birch when it come to plant-based humour. Hey, straight off, I will concede to stuff like that. I'm just happy it happens. The spirit of a 40-year-old dad with 3 teenage sons. Good times. I'm wondering who I'm going to give the commendation to here. I think it might be... I'll be honest. It might be to be the other DPS who's actually... sort of concentrating on this. I mean, to be fair, I'd literally run Hawk Manor last week in duty support, though, so it's nice to see this being run, you know, at a lot quicker speed. So, no locked door there. It's this locked door that's got the yellow key in it and a bunch of skellies.
I want to help him because I can.
Well, yeah. Why not? God, I love casting the free thunder. I love it. Oh, I'm ready for this. What kind of underwear does Volibear wear? Bravo. Bravo. Thunderpants.
Captain Thunderpants.
Over we go. I'll be fair, when I run Hawk Manor, if people were watching, I completely forgot that wasn't actually a dead end, and I ran all the way back round.
I forget which one do I need to attack first.
I think Jester goes... No, so Steward... No, Tank Steward. And then... sort of, we just kill Steward, then Jester, and that. Singe was laying against his kid the other day, and his son started cursing at his jungler. Okay, I guess we're taking Jester on first. Alright, fine. Wait, no.
Well, I've provoked the Jester anyway, so he's coming after me.
Alright. You know, maybe actually casting skills works, right? To be fair, it looks like what we're doing is we're taking them both down equally.
Both down together?
Yeah, so that's fine. I mean, if they get in range,
get them
we could
closer
get a thunder
together,
on.
I can do double their damage.
Here we go. Yeah, there we go. Got double thunder on them now. Double fire.
I want that. Back in again.
Ah, here we go. Wait, what did Singe say to his kid when he was flying around the house? Ah, here we go. You're grounded. I'll take it. I'll take it. Hey, you've got the bloody parchment that we've made sure to pick up before we leave. Perfect. And what's being added to this loot list? Nothing important, I assume.
They've added a thing to put you at the beginning? You have to do /return?
Yeah. Well, some areas did that, and then... Oh, unable to obtain. You already own one of those items. Ah, cool. There's a gin joke where I want the punchline to be 4 shots of gin, but I can't come up with a decent setup. Yeah. And of course, in my head, I just say that would be the joke, that would be the curtain call to your set list there. Well, I don't know how to make that one work anymore either.
Yeah, I don't want to see.
I mean,
that.
you know, if you can provide, or if you can give your joke the deadly flourish it needs, then you will have a captive audience.
Geronimo!
Yeah. At the end of the day, it is all about timing, isn't it? So. Right, so remember, a lot of the time is not looking good. comedy is weird like that. That there's this sort of dead zone. There's sort of that sort of needs doing. I think there's one I actually remember. It was a stand-up. It was a James Acaster stand-up, and he started the show kneeling down on the floor. And part of the joke was, oh well, hold on, let's take the handmaiden out first. Sorry. The joke was, it was basically kneeling down, and the whole concept of the joke was that officially a stand-up session doesn't start until you're on both feet. And long story short, it was basically into a sort of a 15-minute segment of how he was getting one over a pret-a-manger lady over bananas, and then he's at a moment he successfully sort of stood up out of joy, and then goes to his arm and sets off a stopwatch. I was just like, my god, that is the longest setup for a joke I've ever known, and I got caught out, and it was fine because no one in the arena were under any illusions that the stand-up had started. But I just sort of liked the setup for the joke. But that's just me, because that was something that could have easily fallen flat. First time chat from Totosity. Hey, quick question. Me and a friend are new to the game. We started as 2 different characters in 2 different areas. Do we have to do the story solo, or do we have to get a certain amount done to play together? The initial area, sort of where your starting area will be where your quest begins. Once you get to meeting the Scions of the Seventh Dawn, which in story quests is a level 10, level 15 story quest, then your main scenario will continue together. Until that point, you will be in separate areas in order to complete your main scenarios. Usually, the better idea on that is if you're going to be looking at playing together, try and sort of roll a background that starts you in the same area, which you can sort of tell on character creation. Oh, let's give this player accommodation to this DPS I said I was going to do. There you go. Let me pass on that and read on that. There we go. So yeah, long story short, in my ramble, you'll start in separate areas until you get to meeting the Scions of the Seven Dawn in the main quest. At that point, your main scenario quest will align, and you'll get to do the same thing. So if you want to play together before then, so roll characters that are in the same sort of area. I hope I didn't ramble too much and that helps. Just get a chocobo and meet up. Don't call it quets if it takes a while to see each other. We can always provide punsmanship advice as well. And Nami, did you get to see the new comedy that Nami is writing? He's got a lot of fish out of water humour. You'll be making waves with that one. I'm supposed to not be fighting this. I'm supposed to just concede to the Punmeister, but I can't help it. Right, so why do I not have my soul crystal on? Why am I not Black Mage? Better. Black Mage registered. It changes all my toolbars around. I know. Just let it fly by. So we got some seals out. That's you got a lot more seals than I did, Steph. Because you're needed as a character. I'm just a guy who turns up with all the other people dealing damage and doing stuff. Oh, reward already received. That's a shame. You can't get any more from there. You... Hold on. You're in the middle of the fate and I didn't even realise it. And why can't Fizz stand on his staff? He's unbalanced. Woo! And that's why we don't do low-level fates. 3 seals. 3. Hold on. Right. Where is the sort of a high place? Oh, he does that all the time. He does like to play the sort of the straight man who just wants to, you know, be chill and this whole point of getting a drink before I started stream took 53 minutes into the stream to drink. Because that's how that works. Right, so what level am I 51, you know? If I'm going to be earning fates, if I'm going to be doing fates and getting seals, and I don't care how over-leveled I'm going to be. Oh man, you know what? We're gonna. One time when I got out of work, one of my gay co-workers gave me a ride, and he said, "Do I just go straight when we hit a light?" And I said, "You can do that," and he just stopped the car. Okay, so I'm still studying. Let's go to a map. Steph, you need to do me a favor. Head to. I even picked up a. No, I didn't pick up the Camp Dragon head tuning. Where are we? North Shroud. It's a shame can't ride anything. Head to Fall Guard Float for me. Why does Victor always have? Words. Why does Victor always win his lane? He has the upper hand. And then we'll Chocobo up to Central Highlands. And then depending what fates are there, we'll just run fates for a bit. Now that I've got like a second person, we can do boss fates and stuff like that. Yeah, I spent hours telling jokes instead of actually playing any of these games. What am I doing with my life? Hey, no, what you've done is you've found a niche. And you've exploited the niche. Become the guy who puns, you know, riffs and puns on every game. Okay. Oh, 1 minute 47. It's alright, we can get into this. We can at least get into it. What am I doing? Why have I got off the chocobo before I started? There we go. Level sync. Oh, okay. People always ask why I don't tell jokes on Howling Abyss. You know, we do a stream on Thursdays where we're on there, but I always prefer. Hey, it even works there. See, look, I prefer on rifting. I always prefer rifting. Hey, I mean, it could probably be refined, riffdine. No. I mean, to be fair, your better option is probably to play teamfight tactics, because if you can just, if all your jokes can converge on one another. To be fair, that actually makes sense, that people understand that the setting of teamfight tactics is the convergence, but still. Yeah, I guess there's also that one as well. If you have to wait, yeah. Workshop it. I haven't actually ended up with. Well, I haven't seen many bosses. I guess I end up playing with the Silent Crowd. Did we actually complete that? We did. I was Thanks, Steph. Any other? Oh, what would be great is if there wasn't, if the fates weren't 8 million miles away. Ah, there's our problem, because we do a lot of streaming. We play Hyper Roll all the time, because we're sort of on the idea that sort of more games is conducive. I've not ended up in the world of ranked for a bit. I think I played a couple of games to try and seed, and then just didn't. Whereas it started to become rife. I mean, to be fair, on our case, when we sort of play Hyper Roll now, we do other stuff with it. No, I can't show my wheel of stipulations on here, but we do have, for entertainment purposes, we do have stuff to try and make it a little bit better. But I mean, I guess that's just the thing. You know what? I am so looking to. I've played a couple of games of Double Up, one with Stefan and one with my flatmate, as well, and I do like that as well. You know what I'd actually be looking forward to, because we can get a group of us to do it, would be just on the hope that we get what's the custom lobbies that they promised when they announced Dragonlands, and actually be able to to get a group of us to just sort of play against each other in it. Because I can understand why they don't allow you to just set up a sort of custom lobby with, or initially, why they just only had sort of 2-man lobbies. But now TFT's popular, it's here to stay. It needs to have more. So absolutely waiting on the day that we get the Double Up lobby, the big 8-man lobbies. Yes. In a word, yes. If it looks like what it is, which the small teasers do suggest it's going to be an ARPG, isn't it? It's going to be looking similar to that of Diablo, Path of Exile, Torchlight. Not Torchlight 3. That can, unfortunately, Torchlight 3 can sort of get in the bin. They had a fun formula with Torchlight 1 and 2, and absolutely jibbed it by trying to turn it into a live service game. Personal opinion, but one that I stand by. But yeah, so looking forward to that. I know I've got a couple of friends who like fighting games. They're looking forward to Marvel vs. Runeterra is what I'm feeling it looks like at the moment. So really hope the characters aren't like other MMOs where you create. I want to see an MMO with an existing IP that use the characters that are in the universe. yeah, I guess I can sort of see on the idea of and I feel that maybe, and I noticed there's a problem with sort of the World of Warcraft idea, and you're the adventurer, which is all great, but the story of it is all defined that you are the big custom inserted character in the story of the characters of World of Warcraft. If you sort of get what I mean. I mean, so I'm playing Final Fantasy XIV at the moment. At this point, there's a wave. And you know, so what you'd be looking at there, you want to see a Final Fantasy MMO where you play as Cloud, and Tidus, name, Zidane, Lightning. So basically taking the concept of what was it called, Dissidia, but as an actual MMO, as opposed to the fighting game. Is the best the best analogy you can think of? Yeah, I'd be down for it. I mean, there's all these like smashed together stuff, and that's that's the thing. I think it's time that Steph goes to work, so he's out there. We'll disband the party on that, and I can go and carry on with doing what I was doing. Yeah, man, I'd actually sort of love that, and they can always they can sort of kind of take the sort of Dissidia sort of aspect of pulling characters from multiple universes into this over-ending universe. They can do it. I mean, if they want to not go crazy like they did with the Kingdom Hearts series, they could do sort of like sort of world hopping to already established sort of areas. There's quite easily a bit where you could take Cloud and just pop him into Spira, and hmm. I mean, Spira is like, and this is actually prevalent as sort of recently, for the first time in like 20 years, I recently completed Final Fantasy X. Had to race myself because it was on Game Pass, and I was halfway through the story, and then it was a case of, oh yeah, we're removing it off Game Pass, and we're not going to be making it available to purchase on PC properly. And I had massive issues with the Steam version of it because, like most Steam ports of Square Enix games, they cocked up, whereas they use the console architecture for Game Pass, and therefore it was stable. Indeed. There was also this point that I sort of had to sort of get through as much of the story as I could without trapping myself in a Dark Aeon battle as well. But I mean, if I had more time with it, I would have carried on with the game a little bit more. Would have done what I needed to try and go for, a 100% completion run or the like. But time pressure. It turns out now that upon a lot of customer backlash, they did get the license for the console version of Final Fantasy X to remastered, and it's there on Game Pass. So that's just how it works. Right, I am running over now, so I'm going to go and take a quick break and take a little stretch and stuff, and then when I get back, I will decide what I'm doing next. Because currently I'm at a point where I'm just chilling in Aeoldi. Okay, I will answer this one last one here. How about an MMO where it's like Lost Ark? Can't go wrong with Lost Ark. You get to cycle through characters. Cool. Yeah, I'd take that. say that definitely. Now, unfortunately, in my head, I've also just decided, and I'm gonna ruin all this. Ruin all this stuff by saying I was just looking for an idea. Oh yeah, maybe we could get a Warriors game that involved cycling between Final Fantasy characters, and then I just realised that unfortunately, Tecmo Koei are creatively, and Omega Force are creatively bankrupt, and they find a way of ruining that experience. So, with that depressing thought in my head, I'm going to go and take a break. I'll be back in a minute. And I'm back. I've decided, well, having a bio break and a stretch, I'm just going to get back on with crafting stuff and just having a chill session today. To go back into the conversation, and thank you very much for the follow as well. Yeah, when you mentioned the sort of, the MMO where you cycle through the characters, yeah, Orochi was the first thing I sort of thought, and I do have a soft spot actually for Warriors Orochi 2. I liked I think Orochi 2 was the one where you started with the storyline unwinnable battle, and then you go back in time to sort out shit to prevent that big battle from happening again. Why am I riding a chocobo to absolutely nowhere? I am supposed to be heading back to Gridania so I can hand in this collection quest so I can get this scythe. So that'll be my offhand tool that I can use then to get the stuff I can turn in for some seals. But yeah, And like I said, I'd like a Tecmo Koei game like that, but I unfortunately, I mean, personally, playing like Dynasty Warriors 9, that was a low point in my head. I got the idea, you know, I loved the idea of, oh sweet, what if Dynasty Warriors but open world? And unfortunately, like, you know, a lot of open world games, it turned into, what if open world was empty? Minus the stuff, and it's just like, right, you spent all the Dynasty Warriors games, all the Warriors games, condensing down your overlarge maps into smaller battlefields to give players the ability to do more fighting and less running, and then opened it back up. And opened it back up too far. Again, personal musings of, oh, I got better stuff out of that dungeon, I didn't even realise. Oh well, there we go. Right, back to Botanist. But also, yeah, we're fine. Why am I running towards the Botanist Guild when I could have just used the Aephorite to the Botanist Guild? There we go. Turn in these feathers. Yeah, you can look at how great feathers are. And I will pick up a straw hat that will give me more perception. And level me up to 16. In the whole idea of botany. There we go. Oh yeah. Nottawa is looking particularly farmy today. Right, what are you wanting out of me now? Something. Speak with blah 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 at the ebony stalls. Okay, we can do that. What am I doing? Put it all the way off camera. I don't know if my own head will be screwed on, or if my head wasn't screwed on, I'd lose that. So you know. Right, Albgast. There you go. Right, what you wanting, my man? Marjoram. Basically margarine and jam. Welcome back. Yeah, yeah, I went off on that. I played the Orochi games, and that was what I was actually thinking of in my head when you were talking about the MMO where you could cycle through characters. Orochi was the first thing that came to my mind as a Warriors game, and I went on a little bit of a tear about how disappointing the later Warriors games are, in particular Dynasty Warriors 9, and the fact that I didn't like the idea that they failed to pull the trigger on the open world aspect by making it a large, empty version of a Dynasty Warriors game, which they succeeded in compressing. I guess, yeah. So, yeah, I guess in video games, there's always the talk of, what was it, the one that always comes out and is memed to oblivion is the Sonic cycle, right? Warriors has its own cycle, just like the Sonic games does. Mm. Mm. Okay. Oh, it's been a long time since I played 5. I'm just thinking of sort of breaking out the PS2 at one point and PlayStation 2 and just bring out Dynasty Warriors 3, the game that I started when naive younger Ryan played Dynasty Warriors 3 and thought, oh, this was cool. I like where the story started with the Yellow Turban Rebellion. I'll buy Dynasty Warriors 2, and that'll probably have told me some stuff before the Yellow Turban Rebellion, right? Wrong. I've noticed that they did that. Sorry, pardon, fuck. There's a Dynasty Warriors movie on Netflix. Where's a piece of paper? I will write that down so I don't forget it. In fact, what am I doing? I'm on a computer. I'm on a computer. Like that. I'll find a way. Holy hell! Sorry, I'm in the process of rather than playing Final Fantasy, I'm in the process of looking at the trailer. Make sure. Hold on, I've got to make sure sound's off just in case I don't want to get caught with anything like that. Jesus, let's have a look at this. Yeah. Sorry, I'm watching that tonight. I've only looked at 20 seconds of the trailer. Oh man, hold on. Let's see if we just. Yeah, no. Okay, yeah, no. I see a horse chase sequence on top of rooftop buildings. I'm in. Oh. Yep. Well, I am definitely saying thank you for the recommendation on that because I am so. Matron's Life. Oh, nice. Oh, I am so down for that. Whoops. Maybe I'll move that particular area back on there. Matron's Left is also in Central Shroud. Perfect. I know where I'm going on that. I mean, I'd understand on that. I mean, to me, you know, seeing that initially, just like seeing the trailer and that, what did I see there? Like 45 seconds of a 1 minute 20 trailer, and I was in already. So, you know, I'd join you on the hope that more happens. Mm. Agreed. Matrons. Ah, there it is, the matron's leppy. Let's go. Ooh, level 15 mature tree. What's in here? An elm log. Grab. Redanian chestnut. We'll just get these nuts. That's just sad, right? Rain that bag. That was awful. I can understand on that. Just sort of having. I mean, there's already. Let's be fair. This absolute ocean of characters that they've got, or that they can use. No, it's not a pool. It's an ocean. Got it. So there's buffalo beans. Toad, some hummus, and some marjoram, which is what we're looking for. Yeah. Yeah, I guess. Yeah, if you you want the memorable warriors. Or tree, but sure, it's fine. I was actually trying to look for some lush vegetation, but we'll go and knock the tree around for a bit, I suppose. We'll go for chestnuts because they're high level. Oddball. No, I don't want a tree. Trees. Ah, there we go. Just zoom out the map, right? There you go. We want lush vegetation. Oh. I'm gonna go on the fact that I just have the one that will always sort of stick out to me. I was just a sucker for Guan Yu, to be honest. Well, anyone who can pull off a long beard like that, just sort of works. And I sort of love the guy just using giant dob off glaive. Out high. Have I played Total War: Romance of the Three Kingdoms? I have not. I'll say I've not really experienced the Total War games, to be honest. Though I do have an option that I could try in the case of Romance of the Three Kingdoms, because if I remember right, that's currently on Game Pass. So it wouldn't be. I could give it a try. I mean, what's it going to cost me? I'm already subscribed to the thing, and I'm not going to be losing out if it turns out it's not for me, right? So, Ah. They are still done by... Total War are still all done by Creative Assembly, aren't they? I still have flashbacks to the one Creative Assembly game I did actually play. When it was on Xbox. What was it? Stormrise? I think was that what it was called? Like the 360 like future strategy game? I may have... A lot of that sort of went through my head and then straight out. Maybe if I... Hold on, I'll see if I can find something here. Yeah, here we go. It's a real-time tactics video game. I'll just give you a Wikipedia entry. That should be easy enough. I initially got hyped by it, but that was because I was on the train. Hold on, let me get me something I can put it in the chat. Oh, I actually, yeah, I absolutely remember End War, and again, same thing. But this again, I guess this was the case of sort of Microsoft trying to push forward with new technology before people were ready to do it, and trying to. I mean, let's be honest, an Xbox Live microphone was great for shit talking to people during Project Gotham Racing, but wasn't great for trying to get accurate voice commands. And I can understand the whole thing with the Kinect as well. I mean, as someone who was, on who really enjoyed what I would probably call Kinect 0.5, i.e. iToy for the PlayStation. Well, to be fair, I'm now just opening up. I'm opening up old memories of pulling the trolley, like the most dick move in sort of games, because I did have a lobby with people with what? I had so much in my bank from Power that I just used to join lobbies, screams to them like all in table and just all in every. Fair, I'll take it. But yeah, I think I'm getting nice memories now as I continue, and I'll just carry on what I'm supposed to be doing here. No. What am I doing? I'm supposed to be. Oh, I used that one rather than the New Gridania thing. Have I played Halo Wars? I have not. See, again, so, like, that's where sort of I'm on that. I have a sort of I have a love-hate relationship with like real-time strategy games. I love how cool and sort of fun they can all be, and I just hate how bad I am at them. But now where was I? Yeah, so I was on this Project Gotham Racing. It was definitely Project Gotham Racing 3. I remember because I loved all the London races, and me and a group of people, we'd have like 8-person lobbies, and we'd just be running through the games. We'd all be racing in aerial atoms, and I did the biggest shit stirring move, because what a lot of people do when they were there with microphones, and we all were, was when you knew you were going to overtake someone and you had them in the slipstream and you're ready to go, you'd ask them to look behind you. Or, it's like, mate, look behind you, and they'd look, and they'd see no one, and then they'd turn the camera back and you were in front and you were just driving away. One of the maps in the London races of Project Gotham Racing had a giant barrier in the middle of it, and you had to sort of split left or right because there was just like a Nelson's column style dealy in the middle. And I did the thing. I was coming up against someone, and I just said, right, yeah, look behind you, and they did. Unfortunately, they weren't looking where they were going. So I and a bunch of others, as we were all passing and going left and right, had all probably had to stop the race for about 20 seconds as the poor guy whammed into the wall, and we all got a pure view of just watching a guy's car go from 150 to 0. As we all, but it was almost like it's sort of like an inverse thing of it, watching a TV show and sort of bus hits human. I don't know why I thought of it like that. That's pretty morbid, but yeah. See, well, I've got my flatmate. If we head back to the sort of the things, I guess I was too busy watching a lot of Red Alert. So yeah, it's just I love that, and that's the sort of one sort of memories. Just nice Little things. I mean, stuff that wouldn't usually happen again. Just sort of highlights, and I guess it's would have been a shame before this would have been really before the whole internet and sort of content era happened, because that would have just sat there on someone's massive highlight reel, and I apologise, I am so getting bleached out. One moment. I'm not looking forward to the next couple of days in the week, as I mean, as you can see on the camera, I am pale-skinned and red-haired, and not great with temperature. Going to be, sitting in the fact of going to be hitting lovely record-breaking temperatures in southern England, in England. Well, I'll say southern England. I'm not southern England, northern. Let's not be honest. Basically, across England. And I know there's a whole people going on there. It's like, oh, what's this? You're dealing with 37 degrees on Tuesday? Oh, that's called summer. I was like, yeah, that's called summer if you generally sit there and save a few £100 and take a flight over to Alicante or sort of Turkey. You don't expect it. You don't expect it in northern bumfuck Manchester. That's. Alright, so let's have a look. Craftsmanship, gathering, control, and perception. That is the way to go. No, we're not craftsmanship. We want sort of higher gathering. Which was going to provide us high gathering? Oh, that's still going to provide us high gathering anyway. There we go. And through this, I've still not found what I was looking for. You know what? Let's return back to Uldar. And I'll try and actually try and remember where I am on this. What I'm trying to collect. Then we'll scout it and try and find it. And get another couple of 100 seals. As I say, more seals I can get, the quicker we can get to 5,000, 4,000, whatever it is. And then rank up to the point where I can just turn in all the dungeon gear that I don't have for more seals. Makes things a lot easier. Right, what are we looking for here? Revisioning. I'm not giving away my bronze hatchet that I've just picked up. Thank you very much. So kukuru beans. That's what I'm looking for. Kukuru beans. Fantasy 14. Let's have a look. Find them in used in supply missions. Found. Logging cedarwood. Oh, gotta go to lower La Nocia. Okay. Which was weird, yeah, because I'll say that was weird. Like you say, breaking new ground. It was like the first Final Fantasy MMO to have voice acting. Yeah. I mean, yeah, I guess that's the thing. Sort of MMOs have sort of been sort of around. World of Warcraft was one of those, in the idea that it was an MMO of a game series that at that stage, I guess the breaking ground on that is it changed genre entirely. We are now going to continue the story of the setting of Warcraft by changing how the game's played entirely from an RTS to a role-playing game. Yeah, I mean, there's stuff that they have. I say, yeah. There's been lots of games that have got, or that would be known for their gimmicks, their unique selling point. But sort of, what true sort of game changer, sort of an industry changing sort of experience it, you know. So lower Nausea. Cedarwood, okay. So that's a shame, I've got to go to God's Grip. Back to the Murray Dry Docks. God. Still. So now it's just like, I don't know if I'm gonna be honest, really feeling old now. What can you do? Let's escape Morrowby Dry Box. Right, there is not even a single, there is not a bee in Dry Docks. Why did you call it the Dry Box? Oh well, could have been worse. I could have started calling it the Morrowby Boondock Saints. That would be a different sort of Final Fantasy movie. I've been recently letting my hair grow back a little bit. It was a lot longer, but I do have a prominent, let's just say, a prominent Friar Tuck style bald spot on the top of the head, which is not great. So I can now just have this little sort of spiky bit on the front of my hair to distract from that problem. Why was I heading to the Fate? I was heading to the Fate rather than to where the gathering area is. So I'd always be on them. Yeah. Oh, hidden item. Give. Let's fill the gathering log with absolutely everything. I've all had that. I mean, I never really got. I guess I really never got like lower than sort of. I didn't even get to shoulder length basically. It just ended up being a bit, but yeah, I can see where you're on the idea of stuff. I've been told to embrace the bald at that point. I don't know if that'll ever be a thing, but oh, auto mod, don't be like that. There we go. And auto mod doesn't know context. Okay, now we are definitely testing auto mod. Allow that one as well. I'll be honest, auto mod. I am not going to be told on what's considered respectful or disrespectful language on a streaming service that has a streamer trying to massively push the line on what is respectful showing of body. And this comes from a person who didn't like Twitch turning around and saying to people, "No, I'll say it out there," and having on the stream that you are forcing a woman to to become an adult-only stream because she's got cleavage. I mean, you know, you're all talking on the well, we're preventing people from objectifying and stuff like that, and it's like, well, no, you are absolutely doing that by messing around with the terms of service so that a woman can't even, you know, have what she's got. Without it apparently being a dear God, please, will somebody think about the children argument. Now, granted, there is the line and there's crossing the line, but that's not it. God, I'm coming out a little bit outspoken today. Feels good. Been counting how many beans I've got, but I assume I've got more than 10 there. Oh yeah, I've just picked up a 7 from that alone. Well, that was absolutely my case in point on there. Is that there's you know, that we're in a situation where in parallel we've got we're gonna downgrade your stream, or like, you know, we're gonna you know, I'm not always an idea that thinks that the algorithm the algorithm is a sort of thing, but yeah, there's going to be people that are just going to get constantly shit on for, you know, having the body features they were born with. And then yeah, you say you've got the Amaranth who tests every day how much less bikinis she can wear. So yeah. That's what I mean. As long as people don't, you know, that's the thing. I'm definitely all for. So I mean, this is the thing. It's supposed to be about. You know, include everyone, allow people to be in there, and basically just use the rule of the internet. You know, just don't be a dick. It's that Automod, stop. Yeah, so on the idea that their streams become, I guess the term on that would be a gateway stream, right? So I'm just walking. I'm walking around Cedarwood, and I have no idea why. I think I might be trying to be cheap and waiting for Return to come off cooldown, but I don't care. I can afford I can afford the 399 gil. Okay, right. Yeah, absolutely understand where you are on that. I feel this is like hit this. I could probably understand. No, I'm not going to say I can probably understand. So I've sort of... Now I'm sitting in my head wondering that this is the sort of this sort of silly balance, because let's be honest, for us sort of like, for us overstepping the mark as Amaranth does on a regular basis, there's this sort of problem with moral arguments and stuff, and morals disappear where money is concerned, because let's be honest, at this point, if Amaranth is getting what she's getting, you've got to also remember at that point that Twitch is getting an absolute king's ransom of a cut for that. And then if you just, you get rid of him, you lose all the money, and generally at that point you would be going, well, there you go, at least you're showing that you've got standards, and then someone else can take their place as being the next big streamer. But then there's the worry, and this is where you come into the argument on the OnlyFans. Is like, at that point, Twitch needs Amaranth more than Amaranth needs Twitch. Is the sort of the thing that's on that. I guess it's a tough thing I'm on. I'm not even being able to sort of play devil's advocate in this. I guess I'm sort of like rambling on from one side of the fence to the other. I mean, to be fair, in my idea, I'm sitting there and trying to just understand it. If you get my drift on that, I'm sort of just trying to step back on this and just look at it and think of what's going on. It's the only thing I can think of, though, is that when it comes down to it, is that you've got I can get where you sort of coming from, and that it's that it's all context again. This is the key word of today's stream. Today's stream has been sponsored by the word context. I'm happy you actually brought that one up, because I completely forgot until you reminded me on there that, yeah. That is absolutely the thing. Completely forgot. I'm sure, actually, I'm sure we brought it up on a podcast at one point. I'd have to remember where it was, but so I'm not giving away my hatchet. What can we craft that we could sort of level up the crafting skills? Or am I just going to stick with... I think I'm just going to stick with provisioning and just do what we need to do on that. Just keep on. So where are we going? So I've got 10 or so minutes left before I have to get on with my Saturday stuff. I've got, to be fair, I've got a whole load of LEC videos to collect and cut down for. I can guarantee you on that, I don't remember ever having to request or to put that through or back. Because that's the thing, if I'd allowed it previously, I wouldn't have known any other way, other than checking the auto mod list. I'm just walking around Emerald Avenue. What shall I do? You know what I will do? I will just carry on crafting. We've got another crafting quest. Or gathering, even. So that's what we'll do. I'll just work on the gathering, and then that's just an easy, slow, chill way of just getting through the day. Right. No, not that one. I just want to get into New Gridania again. Alright. Oh yeah, it's proved. Oh, this is an interesting hypothetical. Yeah, I can see where you're going on this. So you're basically just saying, would I do what I'm doing here? Just this? I mean, to be fair, there's nothing, see, personally on this, other than the sort of, I guess, other than the social issues of, you know, standing out of the school. All I'm doing is playing a video game outside of a school. Now, I'm comparing this to other streamers who would do other stuff. Okay, yeah, so we take away from that. So, yeah, so all I'm doing, there's nothing wrong with what we're doing. I'm saying this is just a chill. Yeah, all our streams and what we do is just variety streaming. We just chill and we're just playing games and we enjoy the games and we're doing stuff like that. I would do that, absolutely. And there, absolutely not. Because there's the thing. Yeah. I mean, would I stand outside the school with a weird shaped ASMR microphone and start? Yeah, I can absolutely get your point on that. Yeah. That would just be yeah, like you say, any other sort of social situation or any other situation that would be so looked upon that, let's be honest, it wouldn't be happening again. Yeah. Or at least a precedent would be set at which it wouldn't happen again. Because I have to be sort of careful on that. It's just, you know, it's like, oh yeah, generally in a rational world, something like that would happen, and people would understand that it wouldn't happen again. However, past few years have determined that a rational world isn't. Yeah, like I say, I mean TwitchCon, by its old definition, is a place where creators go and fans of creators go to see their favorite sort of creators, and at that point you've changed the dynamic of it. You know, there's seriously, even if and even if the odd stuff on Twitch is odd, the disconnect of it being at a virtual place is a thing. You take that dynamic and you put it into a convention. Yeah, that absolutely changes everything. Deliver fragments of grade 1 carbonized matter. Where do I get grade 1 carbonized matter? Take yourself to Aleport. Perfect. I know that place. He says. He says, and immediately doesn't know where it's gone. There you go, Aleport. So... oh dear. You know, that's what? 15 minutes of grade 1 carbonized matter. I've got to find them first. That'd be a good idea. god. It's almost like she was prepared. Get a nice shard and we get some grade 1 carbonized matter. There we go. Oh, I obtained nothing. How bad? Oh, that's because I've not put my new gear on. That would help, wouldn't it? There we are. Oh yeah, I've got to go and take my picture soon on this as well. Wow. So if I'm only, just realised if I'm only getting one item type, I'll enable quick gathering. Put sneak on as well. I just realised we get killed by something. Got. Oh, shit. I mean, yeah. I mean, I guess when it all comes down to it, I could understand her argument, but it's oh, it's a little bit of fun. Oh. Honestly, in my head, I probably would have just gone like so. Like, no, fine. I'll look for groups somewhere else. I should just use the old idea of just say LFG and just leave the opinion on what the acronym stands for, and then still like yourself, I just Zoidberger my way out of there. Just whoop, 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 whoop. Which then one could also wonder that even with a situation, you know, even with a so let's call service like that, it's like. I mean, yeah, actually, yeah. There's. You do bring up a point, because I could probably understand, you know, there'd be an absolute inordinate amount of smut being typed in that chat. Absolute, like, you know, high-grade filth. And the line of offensive language is, do you want to come play League of Legends with me? I guess that ends up being the I don't know, would this be an example of the term parasocial relationship? Because we probably all know everyone's going in there and thinking that, you know, she's the one for them. When you got to realise at that point, you take it back into where they are, the situation they're in, and what they're doing. Right, it is coming up to 2 hours, and it's coming up to 11 o'clock, which means there is not much more left for me to do on this stream other than hand in this gathering quest. I hadn't I've not heard anything in particular, but I've heard. Let's be fair. I've heard stories that are going to be, just in regards to this sort of over, really sort of, let's say borderline stalkerish actions. Let's say borderline. They actually become actions. These parasocial sort of stuff. I don't know. I think about it. I think I've heard stuff like this. They end up getting, they get with X or Y, or they end up chatting and they do stuff, and then they just. I mean, this is the whole idea of the whole idea of parasocial relationships, isn't it? It's all one-sided, and the person who then that person then feels that they're being hard done by, and or go crazy and do it. Jesus. See, that's just madness. I mean, and the fact is, in my head, I'm seeing that. It's like, how could someone do that? And then, then you sort of realize how, social interactions have changed over, and then you then change the question in your head, and you think, sometimes with what goes on, you think, how does this not happen more? And it probably does. Remember, we were only discussing about 20 minutes ago the idea of precedent. So. Let's have a look at what we're looking for some more gathering. Yeah, I've sort of seen stuff like that. I actually it was only recently, there's sort of a situation in London. A man killed a pair of women in a park. When it came down to it, his defense was that he signed a pact with the devil, and if he murdered these two women who were absolutely innocent, did absolutely nothing, he just found a couple of people and did the murder. He said he signed a deal with the devil, and if he did, he'd win the lottery. Funny that, he didn't win the lottery, and he actually just won himself a whole life sentence, but deals are fickle, you've got to read the fine print, I suppose. Just not great either way. It's just, I mean, to get into the mindset of some of them is an attempt at an experience themselves. Where shall I take my group pose picture for today? Can I stand on a box here and have the chocobo behind, or shall I just... hold on. Yeah. There we are. Do that. Let's hide the camera. Just wave. Sorted. Screenshot saved. So, with that, I'm going to have to wrap it up today because I've got a busy day of editing stuff to do. So, yeah, I'm gonna head off. Oh, thank you very much, and yeah, I will definitely look to enjoy that tonight. Have some dinner, just watch some Dynasty Warriors. And thank you very much for keeping me company for the past couple of hours as well. That was cool. And yeah, next stream I'll be back tomorrow morning at 9 AM again, just doing the same thing, just chilling out on Final Fantasy and enjoying it that way. And then we'll have a podcast, live podcast later on in the day. And there is a potential that there might be a D&D stream happening, of all things. But I will keep posted if anything happens on that. So, you also have a good day, and everyone else who's had a look, have a very good Saturday, and I'll be back tomorrow. I'll see you later.